Good afternoon, everyone. Accent Boy here, back with another video. Hope everyone doing good. But I've been making videos, but I just haven't been putting them out. I know I've been taking long. As I said, I'm just a busy person. I do have a normal life, just like anyone else. But the news that I want to talk today about, I'm sure many of you guys have seen it. When it comes to Megan Good and her husband of 9 years, they're getting divorced. Um, so my reaction to this is that I'm really surprised. To be honest, I didn't see it, just like many didn't. A lot of people was speculating that they were probably over from a long time. And to be honest, I'm not gonna bash the dude. You know what I mean? As much as people are out there criticizing him for crying and being a wimp, I'm not going to bash him at the moment because at the end of the day, it could have been anyone who was in his position. You know what I mean? And he made a post on IG crying and also stating that um, he's fully dealing with his addiction and also that he's actually going through a lot of pain and that he's at peace right now. And he's going through it, as you could see just by the message and also the photo from Instagram. And as I said, I'm not gonna bash the dude because it could have been anyone. And the first mistake that he made making her his wife is that as a pastor, you gotta look for someone who's into the church just like you. You cannot take up one of these regular girl off the street and think they're gonna change their lifestyle for you. No, not saying that they're not out there, but in the modern day society, a lot of these women don't want to change for men. And that was the first mistake you make trying to change someone and basically turning them into the preacher's wife. These girls these days don't even have any interest in God or even church. So why try to marry someone who so-called claim they're Christian but in reality is not? And I could see where a lot of people were saying that he know Megan Good was for the streets, but he so-called tried to change her. Yes, he probably see something in her that we don't didn't see, but that doesn't change the fact on who she is. You know what I mean? And as I said, if you're a pastor, it's best to look someone who's into the church just like you. Someone who's gonna get up every day, pray, read the Bible, go to church, talk about God. You know what I mean? And the thing is, people was criticizing her, saying how she's married and she's doing a lot of sexual movies and also um dressing prerogative out in the streets. I do get that, but the thing is, a lot of these so-called um people who claim they are Christian aren't really Christian. They're just giving you a false image. And in the Bible told you that the woman's supposed to dress modest, meaning no revealing outfit. These days, you look at these women, it's all revealing stuff. And I could see he probably, how should I say, where not him. I could see where others was saying that she's probably still for the street based on how she dressed. And the thing is, when you look at Megan Good and her so-called dating history, it's nothing but bad boys that she's dated. And for you as the good guy who coming in trying to change your life is not gonna work. As you know, women these days they do not respect good guys at all. I don't care what no one says, they're lying. Women like the feeling of being roughed up by a lot of these thugs. They like the alpha men. And in the black community, who are the alpha male, the so-called thugs. And as I said, looking back on her dating history, you could see she's been nothing but with bad dudes. And for you trying to come in and change her, that wasn't gonna work. And the thing is, I do feel for the dude because he seemed like he's going through a lot. And this is the thing what a lot of people don't, a lot of females don't really understand. When it comes to guys, we want our peace. And you could see where he was saying that he's at peace right now, and it seemed like he wasn't getting that in the married. And my thing is that it's good that he divorced her before 10 years because, as you guys know, after 10 years, the female is entitled to half of the stuff. Not saying that Megan didn't have her bag or whatsoever, but a lot of these females, even though they have their bag, they still want something else, even though they didn't came in the relationship with anything. But as I said, Megan have her own bag, so she probably didn't want anything from her and from him. But my thing is that this is why people, I shouldn't say people, as men these days, having a kid with some of these women, and also taking your time to go out ring shopping and trying to look for a wife these days ain't worth it at all. Because at the end of the day, the men always get the pushover, and there's nothing to protect us men in today's 20th society. And it's sad. And a lot of females don't even realize that in today's society, men aren't taking them out anymore on dates. It's all about Netflix and chill. You, as a lady, any lady who is listening to this, when was the last time a guy asked you to go out on a date? And if so, was it a date to get to know you personally or just to smash you? And the thing is, it is just sad where we're coming at in today's date. People aren't committed no more in relationship. We have social media to blame for it also, but also the bird brains of both men and women. Because yeah, men play games too. But it's just not worth it being married no more for men. The law doesn't protect us. Even with having kids with some of these female, it's just it's just nothing to protect us men, and it's just sad. And I hope the brother gets some type of help, knowing that he's a pastor. In the black community, our therapist is mostly the pastor, you know what I mean? But I hope he does seek some professional help. And as I said, I'm not going to bash the dude because it could have been me or any one of us brothers in the same position as him. And people, just let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe.